Hi friends, Concy here from atop Serenity Hill, and today we're going to play with alcohol inks and sticker paper. But first I want to just make sure you know that I am also the host of the Creative Playground membership, where I help other artists and creatives embrace play, curiosity, and imperfection in their art practice, which is what I'm going to show you also through the project today. Curiosity, play, see what happens, end up with crazy stuff. You never know. If you'd like more information about my membership, the link is below. So I had this extra piece of sticker paper. I like the Office Depot full sheet sticker brand, but full sheet of stickers, because then I could do what the heck I want with it. And I had ripped off some stuff out of it, and I was like, well, let me play with it. So I did a little reel for Instagram just to play, and to see how alcohol inks work for me on paper. And whoa, delightful, y'all, delightful. It looks a little velvety, like if you were, well, it is smooth, but it just looks velvety to me. It's so super fun. So I thought I would do a longer form video here on YouTube just to talk it through as opposed to a 60-second reel. And I wanted to also see if I could make a printable for y'all. So this is an Avery. I'm going to try Avery. I do prefer this brand, the Office Depot full sheet, but I have Avery, these matte white round labels. I found them in my stash. And, use what you have. Don't buy new stuff. Maybe buy a pack of this. It goes a long way. But and I'll link the Office Depot, what I'm talking about, below. So, because I really like the paper. But I have this sheet. You can tell that it's even old. It's aging on the edges. So I thought I would do what I did on the reel on this and see what happens. So I'm using Ranger alcohol inks. I bought the 8-pack. It has a gold in it, which I'm going to add. But this was the little 8-pack. And again, I'll link these below so you know which set I bought. And then I have just rubbing alcohol. Now this says 70% and 99% in it because I'm sure I had a bottle. I combined it. Rubbing alcohol. I don't know that they would make a huge difference between the 70 and the 99. I know it can be hard to find the really strong one. So just get yourself some alcohol. And seeing this ShopRite, how many of you know where ShopRite is? I no longer live in New Jersey, so I can tell you how old this bottle is. It's like 9 years, at least 9 years old. So what I had done is two things. I have a paintbrush. I just put some alcohol in the lid. If you have a little dish, go for it. I was like, the dish is attached to it, so I just used the lid. Because there it was. Also, alcohol dries really fast, so what's the point of pouring a ton out? And then I did a couple things. One, I just started putting the alcohol ink out and trying to move it around with the alcohol. And two, I'm going to leave them open as I go. Two, I started adding alcohol, the ink, to where the alcohol was, because I started saturating the paper, okay? And I'm going to get an under paper. You should always have something just sitting underneath your paper, because see how it's going through a little bit already? So that's helpful. So that's all I did. I literally just kept going. I would add some ink, pick up the alcohol, start moving it around, maybe clean my brush once in a hot minute. And, at first, it looked really, really, really ugly. It gets muddy, but I just kept playing and adding as I'm doing now. And let the colors blend together and to see what happens. So clean my brush, pick up just some straight alcohol, add a little more. Boop. So I'm soaking this with just the alcohol right now. And let's pick up some purple. So it doesn't dry super fast. I mean, honestly, it dries less fast than I thought it would. And let me open all of these. And just kept smearing it around. And so I don't know if different papers, obviously different papers will react differently. So I want you to experiment with the papers that you have. What's the worst that can happen? You end up with ugly paper that then you could use as a backdrop for something. And so this is reacting just a little bit different than the Office Depot paper because they're different. You know, it's different brands. They're made differently. But that's how we find. We play, we experiment, we see what happens. I mean, it's still gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to clean out my alcohol because it's getting very pink, although pink is, you know, one of my, hot pink is one of my signature colors. So not a bad thing. I think we need some more, let's put some green. And just keep playing. See what happens. All right, so let me finish this off and then we'll come back. All right, so it's completely covered. It's very wet, and so I'm going to use my heat gun and dry it, okay? So that seemed to, you can even see some of it's dried. It's dry here, and again, it's got that like really velvety look. So let's dry the rest of it. Okay, so you can see it dries a lot more vibrant than when I was using the alcohol inks. It got very muddy. And I feel like it's even brighter on this paper than it was on this paper, okay? It could be that it's just not completely dry. I don't know. But I'm sure it reacts a lot differently to different papers. So try, people, try. So what I'm going to do is these are all circle stickers. So I'm going to stamp a little design because as much as this is beautiful and I could just use it as is, I would like something more that's like a focal point. So I pulled out a bunch of my stamps and a black archival ink stamp pad. And I was actually worried that I wouldn't be able to see where the circles were, but worked out beautifully. So I have I have a stamp for each one because I would like it to be something different in each circle. Okay. And then I still will have the background. I'm going to peel it off and I would still have the background. So let me stamp all 20, and then we'll meet back here and see what we're going to do from there. Okay, so I have all the stamps, some stamped better than others. My hello is hello, 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 hello. And that's okay. We embrace the imperfection. It's still absolutely super fun. Okay, so I have a sheet of stickers that I can now use. If you have someone or have the ability to scan in your sheets, this would be something beautiful to scan in and then print for yourself when you're making your own. But I'm gonna pull it off. I'm gonna pull the background off. So if you were sending these to like a friend and you wanted to make it a really fun sheet of stickers, whoops, this is what I would do. So this is the leftover for another sticker sheet. Okay. That way I can still rip bits of that up. To use. So I always keep the backs of the sticker sheets because you never know when you might want to make your own washi tape, and these work out delightful. So that's beautiful. You can use that and rip that up. And now I have a set of round stickers which I will scan in and make as a printable for y'all below. So make sure you grab that, and I hope that you will try out making some alcohol ink stickers, because look how vibrant and beautiful they are. And then you can play with your stamps. You could have stenciled it, you could doodle on it, whatever you enjoy doing is a nice way to just and expand on the circles. So I hope you enjoyed the project. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. Welcome. If you have been here a while, thank you for always coming back and supporting me. And if you try this out, let me know below. I'd love to know. If you have any questions, also let me know below. All right. And if you want to keep in touch with me, don't forget I have a weekly newsletter called Simply Play. And you can find the link to sign up for that below. Thanks so much, my friends. See you soon.